IHGN Studios, it's Braves Beat.
Hey Braves, welcome back to another episode of Braves Beat. I'm Fiona Zhang.
And I'm Joanna Zhu.
We want to thank everyone for giving us a warm welcome to Indian Hill.
Now let's get into the news.
Special congratulations to cross-country runner Elizabeth Welly, who finished in 12th place and made a podium at state this past weekend at National Trailways. She ran a course personal record of 18:45. Great work, Elizabeth.
The Smile Club needs everyone to donate plastic bags to turn into sleeping nuts for the homeless. The drive will end in December, and collections will take place every Wednesdays and Thursday. It takes a lot of bags to create one sleeping mat. So if everyone in school donates just 2 to 3 bags, we can create mat for at least 5 homeless people in this winter.
November is Native American Heritage Month. It's time to celebrate the rich histories, diverse cultures, and important contributions of our Natives First people. Every week this month, we will talk about important ways that Native Americans have contributed to our society. For example, Native Americans developed and communicated with sign language and facilitate trade and speak with different tribal groups, an idea that is still used today to communicate with the deaf and nonverbal community.
Let's check out an announcement for our Indian Hill engineering class.
Wow, that's very interesting. Make sure to add that to your schedule next year. Shout out to our Indian Hill High School competition cheer squad, who was crowned regional champions in their division of the competition routine and earned third in their division of the game day routine. Most importantly, the squad qualified for the National High School Cheerleading Championship held at the Walt Disney World Resort in February in both divisions. Congratulations, Lady Braves.
The football team heads to the first round of state playoff away at Canton Saturday night at 7. Come out and support your Braves in what should be a great game.
This year, like every year, the Spanish club celebrated the Day of the Dead on November 1st. This time around the making coffin figures and homemade loaf of sweet bread by Kevin Lewis. Join the next year or just stop in to join in on the fiesta fun.
Is your car a complete mess? If so, contact Step Above Detailing. Step Above is a student-owned business that had detailed over 130 cars this year alone and received a perfect 5-star review. If interested, search Step Above Detailing on Google for more information.
Let's check in with Teddy for an update on the home of the Braves.
We're going to have a state-of-the-art locker room facility, a concession room, bathrooms, public restrooms, and obviously locker rooms that are going to be, like something like you would see at a college. And frankly, we have some flexibility on what we can do with the upstairs space in the fall. It could be a space that we designate something for cross country. It could be a space that maybe we designate for middle school football. We're going to have some options there. We're going to have a training facility out there as well, so students won't necessarily have to come all the way to the school building to get taped and such after practice or at the beginning of practice. They can go directly to Home of the Braves and meet with our trainers to do that. The other great thing that's going on, it's not actually part of Home of the Braves, it is part of the district plan, is the complete renovation and construction of our tennis courts. It's time for us to finally have a facility that matches the quality of play. I think people are going to be really impressed on some of the things that we were able to accomplish in the design process to give us state-of-the-art tennis courts. The completion of Home of the Braves, we are looking at mid-January. Mid to late January, I think we'll be wrapping up the project, which gives us time to move in for our spring sports. So really the timing is great, and our spring sports will be able to break that in. Tennis courts should be actually finished weather dependent around Thanksgiving of this year. So our tennis courts should be ready to go for spring season as well. So everything's going to be done in time, hopefully, so our spring teams can enjoy all the construction we've lived through this fall.
Can't wait to see the final product this spring. Week 3 of the trivia competitions were held on Monday, November 4th, and the India Hale trivia team did very well against Reading. The varsity team won with a score 75-44, and the junior varsity team had their first win on the season with a score of 44-37. Great job, Braves.
On October 26th, the Model UN team won the 3 Best Debater Awards at the Wyoming Model UN competition. A special shout out to Paige, Aloy, and Baptiste Bonio. Good work, Braves.
Fix and Gifts is a non-profit club that receives computers, repairs them, and donates them to underprivileged children. They are holding a drive from November 18th to 22nd. There will be bins in the office as well as some classrooms where you can drop off used laptops, preferably 2010 or newer. On November 22nd, Fix and Gift is holding their first event after school. We look forward to seeing you there.
Indian Hill FCA needs your help. A canned food drive-in partnership with Freestore Food Bank will start this upcoming Thursday to help feed the hungry during this holiday season. We are accepting all canned food items. We need to fill 3 44-gallon barrels, so we need a lot of support. There will be 3 large yellow barrels, 1 in the main lobby, 1 outside Mr. Witt's room, and 1 in the cafeteria. Tell all your friends and classmates and support those who are less fortunate this holiday season. In the USA, Veterans Day annually falls on November 11. This day is the anniversary of the end of World War I between the Allied nations and Germany in 1918.
A special thank you to all of our veterans for their important services to the United States.
And that is all the news we have for this week.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and email us with any school updates.
And as always,
Stay
classy in Indian Hill.
Today we're on a NAR investigation. Ryu, have you heard of Daily Dose of NAR?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Do you know who NAR is?
No.
Thinking about Daily Dose of NAR?
No.
All right, Hostrap, what are your plans for after school today?
Go to Narget. I'm planning on getting some Narder sauce and maybe take a plane down to Narkensaw.
Chris, have you heard of Daily Dose of NAR?
Daily dose of NAR? Yeah, I get mine all the time.